Welcome to today's video. We're playing Tapiola Golf, one of the few links courses in Finland and certainly the most beautiful. Unfortunately, we had some audio issues on the first hole, so we have a little bit of a voiceover here. It is a long starting hole, 403 meters uphill, and we have driver in hand, which we absolutely smoke here. Slightly towards the left side of the fairway and it trickles into the rough, but a very good opening tee shot. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Couldn't get the mic to connect on the tee box, but good drive here, long hole. We got 150 left, just in the left rough. I've got 8 iron. Let's try and stick this in close. Hit it nice, just right of the flag. I think it came up 5 meters short. Yep, just 5 meters short of the green here. It is absolutely beautiful here. Wouldn't be anywhere else. A little 50-degree, bump it on the green and let it roll next to the flag. Pretty well executed. About 3 feet left to run par. Long shadows. It's 8 p.m. This is just a simple 3-footer straight in the middle of the hole. Yep, good par to start on this long par 4. Second hole here, 450-meter par 5. I've never played here before, so I don't really know the line. There's out of bounds all the way down the left, but it is slightly curving towards the left. The guys in front of me hit it kind of on line with the out of bounds stake, so we'll try that. We'll cut off the left. Exactly like that. I have no idea if that's good or not, but I hit it exactly how I wanted to. Very well placed bunker over here. I could have gone a bit more left and I would have had like 170 to the green, but now I have about 200 and I have this massive lip. You gotta love links golf, right? So I got 50-degree, just hit it over this lip and leave myself with 100 yards in. Hit it slightly chunky, or a lot chunky, and into the left rough, but we have about 120 left. Definitely should have aimed a lot more right, but 125 left to the flag. It looks worse in the camera. I have a pretty good lie over here. I have the wedge in hand. Should be a little bit of a flyer, so just good contact and we should be on the green. Definitely flying a little left. Ooh, not very good. There was all the room in the world to miss right, but I missed left, and now we're up here. Hopefully you can see me in the camera. I got a 60-degree high shot, lands on the green, trickle next to the hole. This has been a wild ride. That's pretty good. Just on the fringe. Somehow we still have a par putt after all those shots. The drive was good, but after that it's been quite the show. Let's see if we can drain this. Slightly pushed. The greens aren't too bad. They're rolling quite nice even though it's late in the day. Bogey, 1 over through 2. All right, in hindsight, a pretty well executed bogey after all those poor shots. Now we have a 310-meter par 4. I think it's just over these bunkers on the right. I can't really get it there, but I can get it close. So hit driver, hope it doesn't hit one of those bunkers, and hopefully we just have a little chip onto the green. I think that's exactly in line with the green, but again, not 100% sure, but a good shot anyways. Right in the middle of the fairway. I love this. We actually got like a foot of backspin. The flag's right in the back of the green, so I think I'm gonna hit a 50 and let it roll out to the flag, about 45 meters. Pretty good, slightly pulled, but I think it's pretty pin high. Unfortunately, pulled it slightly left, otherwise we would have been right next to the hole. But we're pin high, we only got about 5 meters, so a good birdie opportunity. Ooh, good attempt. At least I gave it a roll. I left myself with 3 feet. Oh, pushed it. Unfortunate bogey. Oh boy, ugly 3-putt there. Minor setback, major comeback, right? So 136 meters here, par 3. I've got 9 iron. It seems to be a bit of a front flag, so this should be enough club. All right, good shot here, and let's get this round back on track. That was hit really nice. I think it's pin high, right of the flag. Good birdie look. Good tee ball on this par 3. That's my second green and reg in a row, but this time let's go ahead and 1-putt. About 8 meters, slight downhill. This looks pretty good. If it breaks at the end, ooh, well, that's an easy tap and par. Very nice. 2 pars, 2 bogeys. On to the next hole, 5th hole. Very cool little par 4 coming up, or at least it seems like it. It's 330 meters, but there's a little river in the middle. There's 250 meters to carry on the left side, but then it goes kind of diagonally up to the right. But then there's fairway to the right, which you can hit like 280 meters down there. So I think a little cut, as long as I don't hit it absolutely straight, we shouldn't have any problems of being in the water. And I'll take a little off this drive. It's a lovely looking hole, kind of a chute with this overhanging tree over here. Deserves a good drive for such a beautiful little hole. Exactly like that. Perfectly the shape of the hole and in the middle of the fairway. Nice shot. Course knowledge would have been helpful here. I could have pummeled it way further. Didn't have to just hit a little poke. And the river doesn't look like there's any water in there. But still a very good executed drive. Now we have about 80 meters to the flag. I'm going to hit a little 50-degree wedge. Just smooth it up in there close. Again, slightly left, but should be on the green. Not even slightly left, a lot left. But still on the green, 2 putts for a par. About pin high again. We're about 10 meters left, maybe 12. A beautiful undulating green. I love links golf. Reminds me of back when I was in university playing in the UK. We played a lot of links golf back there. Now, this is just about pace. Slightly left to right. Let's ease it up in there close for a par. Ooh. Oh, that's actually pretty good pace. Let me turn the camera so you can see. Missed one of these today already. Need to be careful with this one. Just straight in the heart. Good par. 2 over through 5 holes. Hopefully we have a par 5 coming up. Should be a good opportunity to make a birdie, get back to 1 over. Pretty good for the first time playing this course. Number 1 hardest hole on the course here. Par 4, over 400 meters. So need to hit a good drive. It is pretty straight away. I think left is a bit better. There's some trees on the right, but let's just pummel a good drive down there and stick it close with our approach. I hit it perfect. Nice little draw towards the left side of the fairway. I think I'll only have like 140 in. This hole was an absolute monster again, and with no rollout, my ball pitched here, came about 2 meters forward. It's tough. I wonder what this course plays like when it's dry. Typical links rollout. Now we got a little bit of wet lie. Doesn't matter. 155 meters. I have 7 iron. There's wet left and short of the green, so kind of favor the right, I believe. And this lie ball below feet should help with that. It's right at the flag. I don't know if it's enough though. Yep. On the green, but at the front of the green. Good shot. All right, I think we had 165 to the flag. I don't have a rangefinder with me right now, so we're about 15 meters short. No worries, still on the green. And there's a downhill bit about 6 meters from us. So if we just get it there, the ball should trickle right next to the hole. Got it to the downhill. And now it just rolls. Yep, pretty good putt. All right, 1.5 meters left. Let's see if we can hold this to stay at 2 over par. Should be pretty straight. Come on. Stay at 2 over. That's a huge par on this long par 4. Starting to regret those 2 bogeys at the start. That short par 5 and par 4. Because these holes are long. This is a 426 meter par 4, back the other way. Luckily this time there's no water to navigate, and there's just this wispy stuff on both sides. So try and hit it down the right a little bit because it feeds down, but just give this a good whirl because we need to get as far as possible. Tugged it just ever so slightly. Maybe you see it from the swing as well. Maybe left side of the fairway, or then just in the wispy stuff. Yep, so found ourselves about 8 meters into the left rough here. Caught a decent lie, not great, but we have 150 meters. It's a flyer lie, definitely. So I have 8 iron, and it's a front flag, so it might be just less than 150. Right is definitely the miss here. Yep, right side with a little draw. And I think it's on the green. We've hit a lot of greens here. Very good. Let's see if we can sink a birdie putt. Come on. On my line, I didn't quite get it to the green, but if I was in line with the flag, we'd be just pin high. We've got about 3 paces of fringe, but because this is a pretty nice links course, we can putt this. So let's try this out. Trickle this close. Yeah, good putt. Get in the hole. Oof. 3 feet. Let's give this a good roll and stay at 2 over par. Oof. Brutal lip out. Bogey. That puts us at 3 over. Very unfortunate 3 putt there. But for the stats, it's only a 2 putt because the first putt was off the fringe, but still should have got that last putt in. Oh well, now we have a 280-meter par 4 uphill. A lot of par 4s on this course. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I think the real play is just hit like a 4-iron and flick a wedge in because there's bunkers up there, but we've been hitting driver really well. So let's just try and get this really close and then flick a chip close and make our birdie. That's just right of the flag, but should be a pretty good shot. Like that. Wonderful drive again, almost to the green. We pitched here, so what's that? 1.5 meters of rollout. With rollout, we would be in the bunker though, so actually good that the course is playing soft. Now we have 30 meters to the flag. The protection of this hole is definitely these bunkers and the undulating green. If I got 60-degree, let's fly all the way to the hole and let it just check up there nice and tight. Just like that. Oh, it came up just short. Needed to fly it like 2 meters further, but still a birdie putt. Depth perception kind of lied to me. We came up really short. Needed like an extra 5 meters to catch that slight downslope. No worries. 7-meter putt for birdie. Let's sink this. That's a good putt. Just low though. I'll clean that up for my par. Good par there. 3 over. Let's get 1 birdie on the last. Come on, no round without a birdie. Final hole, 360 meters, room to the right. We're gonna hit driver. Driver's been feeling really good. Felt really uncomfortable because there was a group right behind me on the other tee box. But oh well, we're still here at the 150 marker. The drive flared up a bit right. I've got 8-iron. The green looks really tough. You can't really see it, but just got to go over these bunkers, try and hit a straight ball, get an 8-iron, back pin. That looks really good. Oh yeah, birdie opportunity on the last, just what we needed. What a beautiful way to end an evening stroll. Birdie putt, about 6 meters, and look at that backdrop. Absolutely stunning. Purple skies. Uphill, left to right. I can see a little path someone else has putted just in front of me, so that's a good sign. We'll definitely give this a chance. End off with a birdie and 2 over. Oh boy, lip out, 2 lip outs today. No birdies today, unfortunately. What a good try. That's a par. Tough hole. It's really undulating and beautiful here. Thank you really much for watching the video. #1 ranked links course in Finland. Come check it out, Tapiola Golf, and I'll catch you in the next video.